Theophilus got greedy on the way, but he processed and manipulated to suit him. That was why he reached the final CBN level and looked for a juju. On reaching CBN, he discovered US. He immediately planned a flag off. Then what happened to Rita's hubby? He feared and went into hiding. Only him had his wife's complete documents. Both Theo and him were processing it in different ways. So hope you are seeing how insignificant Ken is. So Ken, not being wise, thought Theo was running a heavy scam, planned a Theo hijack. Theo was just impersonating and using people's money to source and fuel his impersonation. Ken was seeing it as a scam format, not knowing the real gists. That was what brought about the replica of Theobald cluster to bundles. Calling himself country director without knowing the meaning of a country director. When Ken discovered he got fake documents from Theo and realized the Rita's hobby is with the real documents, that was why Newman could stand and swear Ken can never disburse. Rita's hobby has perfected 98% of the projects. Admin Chuvra going forward says he has been inducted fully as a US top executive replacing his wife. I will talk about Abdul's Ken, Livingstone and CBN saga. Now he has been scrutinized by US and he was found capable of helping the whole Nigerians. That is Mama Rita's hobby. Disbursement is easy, but US was looking for who would do it according to Professor Brimi's instructions. Like I was saying, when Apostle discovered he had fake documents, he called on Rita's hobby, but he refused. He now proclaimed himself country director of UAG. From the start, he knew he can never disburse this, so he began replicating Theo's steps. Power 5 knows about this. Abdul never knew. Dawood never knew. They were all victims of greed and blackmail. They began attaching UAG to UN, compelling you to tweet, thereby buying time. A certain US official called Ambassador Shop Money discovered through intels that this Theo saga was all about US funds. He sounded the gong and began to secure Professor Brimi's legacy. At this point, your UAG country director has not known about US, so but Theo knew then. There were no visits to chief of staff. I was in talk with an aide of his. They would call him to bring documents. Ken would hide and tell his coordinators he went to see him. I take it again, please. There were no visits to chief of staff. I was in talk with an aide of his. They would call him to bring documents. Ken would hide and tell his coordinators he went to see him. African Mr. Joe to Chuvra here says that even if you preach this 1,000 times, their brains will not assimilate because they can't imagine not getting the billions promised without one single document. And Chuvra going forward says that he has not gone into any village to have any meetings. I'm still coming, Chuvra to Africa, Mr. Joe. The brain will surely open because this is not a fiction. This is Chuvra Limited reacting to Africa, Mr. Joe. Comment here. Africa, Mr. Joe to Chuvra Limited says that you are revealing too much for now, bro. Easy. Chuvra Limited to Africa, Mr. Joe says, I know a certain truth is needed. Chuvra Limited says, my people, now I know why Buhari called us lazy Nigerian youths. He never meant your muscle but your brains, lazy brains. We look at 2 billion per cluster who gives such. I haven't priced a bulletproof car. I went with all Uaag boldness to a bulletproof car stand to price it. Ken was trying to justify Uaag by trying to lobby everyone. He was desperate. I will spare no truth. Reverend Nwakanma was scammed, though he needs to explain some certain things. Without knowing the international community was his fellow neighbor in Nigeria. Na him and Ken go explain that one. Okay, say na him and Ken go explain that one. Say na him and Ken go explain that one. That is according to Admin Chuvra. Going forward, it says in summary, CBN is the beginning of wisdom. If you reach CBN, get ready to look for a juju. Do you know why verification was shifted for long? Africa Mr. Joe to Chuvra Limited says yet they wanted to kill a man that put his life in the line for all of us. Nwakanma was humiliated and shamed in the public unjustly, as there are better ways to resolve whatever issues. And Chuvra going forward says a certain day when Ken discovered US through the help of Nwakanma, Ken even begged shop money indirectly. Shai, who is even Pastor Nwakanma to be ranting rubbish. When did that one come about? And this is all we have to take for now. We shall continue this in another version or in another part. Stay tuned as we bring you more revelations regarding what has been happening in Grand Community. Okay, stay tuned, please. But what you need to do for us, ensure you share this report across all Grand platforms. Share this report across all Supreme Liberation Center, Picon Golden Bridge, United African Alliance grants, Uaag, US grant platforms worldwide on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and name it. May God or Allah bless you richly. If you are a Christian or Muslim, whichever one you serve, may they bless you abundantly. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now, please. Okay.